today, the Korean director announced that there will be an arc passive change in mid-December in Korea. So I'm going to cover what's gonna change and what's the potential plan to prepare for this change. General part. Arc passive will be all time activated on every level. So it's not gonna be like you want to unlock it or lock it that you want to. It's gonna be all time activated. Eye level 500, you can equip the engravings up to 3, 1370 up to 4, 1540 up to 5. Leap Arc passive unlocks when you complete the Hyper Awakening quest, which is at 1640. This is not an Arc passive related change, but he also announced that Platinum Field will be removed. Evolution, only armor effects, not the weapon. Each combat level increases 1, so 20 in total, which is same as now, right? Tier 3 gear. Votan, Vicus, Braille, Archon gear, they all increases 12 evolution point each, so times 5 is 60 in total. Kaku Satan upgrade increases 2 each, so 10 total. Again, it only affects armor, so upgrade does not affect the weapon as now, not anymore. Only 5 armors, so 2 times 5, 10. Kayangyo, same, but gives 4 instead, so 4 times 5, 20. Tier 4 gear. The Kaku Seiden and Kayangyo upgrade does not affect Tier 4 gear. Kenwa Relic gear increases 16 each, so 80 in total. A gear, the Ancient gear, increases 20 each, so 100 in total, and if your combat level is 70, then it's exactly 120. Same as the max point now. As an example, Archon gear gives up to 60, Kayangyo upgrade 20, and the combat level 20, that's 100 at tier 3. So this is same as having current 3 A-gear gears. What do you get when you have 3 A-gear gears? You can reach up to 4th line, level 1, which requires 95, but you have 100. So for example, 40, 20, 20, and 15. That's 95. You can be in this state even at tier 3 when the patch happens. Spam noted. Alright, next part. Enlightenment. Same, each combat level increases 1, so 20 in total. Now the horizontal, it's also same. North Cruisin Unatesk plus 3, Adventure Tomb 70% plus 3, Field Boss plus 5. Now let's look into accessories. Quality still matters on Enlightenment point and Strength, Dexterity, Intelligence. So you still want to have 67 and more quality. Tier 3. This covers all purple, legendary, relic, and ancient. Necklace gives 10, earring gives 9, and ring gives 9 at max. So that's 10 plus 4 times 9, 46 point, which is exactly same as tier 4 relic. Ancient tier 4, necklace 13, earring 12, so 13 plus 12 times 4, 61 point, which is same as now. So for example, at tier 3, if your level is 70 and you have all horizontal points, then you get 77 point, which is same. Fantastic, right? But then you might raise up a question to me. Memo, what's the difference of having tier 3 accessory compared to tier 4 if it gives same point and everything? The difference is it has lower damage increase from the honing options. You know, those crit rate, crit damage, outgoing damage, those kind of stuff. It has lower figure. Also, it has lower strength, dexterity, and intelligence as well. So now you get the reason why you still want to get for tier 4 if possible. You still might need 72 point to be stronger than current tier 3, which depends on the class. This is a very important part, hear me out. So do you guys remember my videos keep saying that you need to meet 2 conditions to unlock arc passive? You want to get at least 2 ancient gears so that you can have full access to 3rd tier on evolution point. Condition 2, Enlightenment point, you want to have at least 72 point so that you can have max point on the main 3 lines of node. When those 2 meet each other, then you are pretty much stronger than the current tier 3 build is how it works. Now the thing is, look at here. 1 point on 4th line is accessible in tier 3 when this change comes through. Then you might ask me, Memo, doesn't it not matter to have 72 enlightenment points since we get more point on evolution? This is the part that cannot be convinced. It depends on classes. Another part is there's Portia's reference. Portia is a Korean Lost Ark streamer who make a lot of researches. His quote says, if you have 72 points, then you're stronger than current tier 3 even with trashy accessory options. This is tier 3 by the way. And that's because you get 1 point access to the 4th line, even at tier 3. Accessory and engraving book. Current tier 3 accessory turns into new arc passive tier 3 accessory. Also, basic tier 3 accessory will be given to all players based on their eye level. Tier 3 accessory will have 70 quality and it will be already honed with good options. Attack power, crit rate kind of stuff. Eventually, you want to swap it to tier 4 relic. Now the thing is, we do not know what will be needed for honing tier 3 accessories, like gold, like how much gold, or maybe silver, like we don't know. No information given. Next part, class engraving. The class engraving gets removed permanently because you don't need this even in tier 3 when this patch comes. We do not know yet what's gonna happen to engraving support system. I know a lot of people are relying on engraving support system even at 1640 right now. They didn't mention that part in the announcement, so we'll see what's gonna happen. The class engraving that you have or learned will be changed to token. And with those tokens, you can exchange the Selection Legendary Combat Engraving 20 limit, Selection Purple Combat Engraving 40 limit, Solar's 15, Shard 20 limit, Destruction, Guardian, Leap, Silver no limit, etc. So from these items, what I recommend is definitely the Selection Legendary Combat Engraving, up to 20. That's recommended, and if you're done with that, go for others. Alright, lastly, the plan. So what do you want to prepare? Learn all legendary combat engraving books, considering that you can get 20 books from the exchange. Also, you want to collect high quality tier 4 relic accessory for 1640 plus characters. You do not need to buy. Again, it's fine to have trash accessory options. Which means, why would you try to buy relic accessory that has mid or high rolls from the auction house? And by the way, if I let you know what's going on in Korea after today's announcement, the price of relic accessory, ancient accessory, and the legendary engraving, everything spiked. Legendary engraving, I understand why, right? But relic tier 4 accessory, again, you do not need any good options, okay? And also, it doesn't require that much shard to hone by yourself. So collect it, okay? Don't buy it. Other than that, 1640 alt Andes get high value from this patch, of course, because now they can activate arc passive. And right now in the current patch, the big damage difference between 1640 and 60 comes from arc passive difference, right? But since 1640 can also activate arc passive, the gap between 40 and 60 decreases by a lot. And that's because relic gear is 80 in total, which means plus 20 from combat level 100. And the A gear ancient is 120. So that 20 point just affect the last node here, 1 point or 2 point. So all the people who are sitting at 1640 alts, you guys won. Congrats. But don't be too happy, bozos, because they also confirmed that they will adjust the boss's HP, which pretty much means they're gonna buff the HP. And I'm gonna end the video here. Don't forget to come to Twitch and hit the like and sub. Stay good shit. Spam 07. Peace out.